I never went anyway. Not gonna waste my money. I can use it for gas. Laurie had a thing here. Father who beat man to death for raping his 5-year-old daughter faces no charges in Texas.
What?
This is the kind of news I want to hear about. Yep. Hey, if somebody raped my 5-year-old daughter, I'd kill him too.
I'd fucking kill him. I wouldn't even give him a trial. I'd fucking put him and bring him to an alleyway and have fucking 5 guys beat him to death. Me included. There would be 6 of us. Scumbag.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
Michelle Obama is America's most admired woman.
Really?
Where the hell did you dig that hole?
I don't know.
Before what?
Bitch.
Before nothing.
Today is March 28th, 2018, and I played Walking Dead, the final season, with Clementine's Farewell. It was fantastic. She actually lived. So I was happy. She lived. She lived. So I was really happy. It was a happy ending for Clementine.
Good.
And you saw the final laugh of her, and it went to black. And then you went to as AJ into the room, and you did what you had to do, and then put the hat down and said, "I'm done," and it said, "Thank you for playing." So I was really happy. But the question is now, since you played as AJ now, that means probably they're going to make a season 1 of AJ. Now that would actually I can't see with your arm in the way.
What do you
is the
see it
North? Who is Richmond and Delta fighting with? Now, that is the question. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it is the fighting of. I mean, who is the leader? Like I said, I don't think Lily was the leader of the Delta, because like you said, like if you saw in episode 2, it said Abel said, "We got a job to do." So I don't think Lily is the leader of the Delta. But yet you cannot tell. But who is the leader of the Delta and who is the leader of the North? Because first of all, the leader of the Delta wants them to recruit kids to fight for them, which, but it's still kidnapping the way they do it, and But the question is, who is the leader of those places? And, I just had that question. Who is the leader of them?
I don't know.
Now, the thing is...
What are you
doing?
Still here.
There's still unexplained ending. And also, who attacked the Vaquero Ranch? The guy noticed if you shot him and then you killed him, and he says, "Oh, you savages are not going to take any kids." So, which means, who the heck took the rest? There was a lot more kids there. Who the heck took the kids? Well, I think it was Lily. Now, like Lily said, she was looking for kids, and they stole them. they took them under no circumstances, and they took them. Now the question is, that it had to be Lily do that. So they took all those kids except AJ. Now, how did they miss AJ if they took all those other kids? Unless that woman that you shot, she had the key for AJ. So I guess they got all the keys off the other people. Well, where the heck was the woman at the time? I guess that was a good thing. Because if they would have stole the key for that, AJ would have been gone. But, like I said, if they make a season 1 now, I would love to be more explained of who... Because like they said, the Garcias are still alive. So they never died. So even though Clementine never went back to Richmond, we found out why. It was because Richmond was it was a war zone around there now. After you saved, AJ. Now, the thing is, what did they do in Richmond? Did they try to steal kids there too, Lily? And if you left Gabe alive, what would stop Lily from kidnapping Gabe? You know, or Kate and Javier's kids. I'm pretty sure the time went by and they had kids of their own, because if you saved Kate, they talked about, oh, why don't we have a family of our own? And then you got the right, you have the option to say yes or no. And if you say yes, they'll have a family. My question is, I mean, they must have fought too with, but who the heck is this leader of this Delta that wants to steal kids? And I mean, I can understand if you're in a war with somebody in the north, and you need more recruits to do what you have to do, but you really have to kidnap kids? I mean, why don't you just ask them if they want to join or something? It's weird. So hopefully Skybound makes a new season with AJ now, and maybe it explains more, and then you'll have AJ, Violet, and the people he's with now. And you'll probably hear AJ mention, you'll never see Clementine anymore, but she's alive, but you'll see maybe him say, oh, Clementine is, whatever, under the weather, or, she's not feeling well, or she's sick, or maybe she, just decided to leave, or find some solution. They would find some way to say, well, Clementine would be, because you'll never see her again. It was her final story. So if they do make another season 1 now, starting new, they would use AJ. And he would probably be taller and, maybe. But my question is, because I have a feeling they would be, because when you hear at the end, take us back, you hear something in like a new beginning in the song. So that would make sense, because that was what you heard in season 1, the original. When I play season 1 again, I have to see episode 5 if they sing it. But you would at the end of season 1, at the time in the original, they said new beginning, and that was a new beginning for Clementine after Lee died. Of course, in this one, Clementine didn't die, but it was still being a new beginning, because now Clementine's story's over, and you played as AJ. So that was actually pretty cool, playing as AJ. I mean, but what my question is, I am so happy that they kept Clementine alive, and how they got to her wound really quick than what they did with Lee. Now, if Lee if they would have got to Lee quick too, maybe he would have lived too. But fortunately, if Lee lived, then there wouldn't be no Clementine story, so he had to die. But, today I'll be playing some PlayStation 4, different games today, so we'll see what happens. So until my next documentary, this is Michael saying goodbye. Have a wonderful, nice day. Bye-bye. Yay, I did it.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Why androids ask so many personal questions? Is it just you?
I saw a photo of a child on your kitchen table. It was your son, right?
Yeah. His name was Cole.
Man stuns daughter with impromptu performance at Disney World Resort.
Really?
Wow, he sings great.
Wow. That was beautiful.
Nice.
All I know his daughter could have been named Maria.
We're not making any progress in this investigation. The deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models. Produced at different times. In different places.
Well, there must be some link.
Some link.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9.
Oh my God.
It's almost like some kind of...
Here's somebody in a hospital.
Something they invented that wasn't part of their original
Lori
program.
had posted this.
Androids believing in God.
This is what 2 beers, 2 shots of Captain Morgan, 2 shots of apple pie moonshine, 2 shots of whiskey, and a handful of liquor-soaked blueberry.
World coming.
Blueberries looks like at a
You seem
16-year-old.
preoccupied, Lieutenant.
God
Is it
almighty.
something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Eating club?
Those 2 girls.
Girls.
They just wanted to be
Be
together.
together.
They really seemed in love.
Yeah.
They didn't want anything. They're deviants. End of story.
What about you, Connor? Do you look human?
Human.
Sound
Sound human.
But what
Are you really?
I'm whatever you want me to
Want to
be,
be the
Lieutenant.
lieutenant?
Your partner?
Partner?
Your buddy to
Buddy to
drink
drink with?
Or just a machine
Machine.
designed to accomplish
Accomplish
a
a
task?
task.
Did you feel anything when that girl killed herself, Connor? Or did you just not give a shit one way or the other?
I was just executing instructions. I did what I had to do.
I could kill you. And you would just come back as if nothing happened. But are you afraid to die, Connor?
You can't kill me, Lieutenant. I'm not alive.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger?
This trigger.
Nothing?
Bling.
Oblivion?
Oblivion.
Android heaven?
Good heaven.
Nothing. There would be nothing.
Nothing. Fucking Hank. Fucking prick.
Devil. That works. That's in 80. We're gonna go to 81. Southbound. Right across the old Gus's store.
Oh, shit.
Ugh. So quiet. You're so quiet. Yeah, but you're usually saying, talking to me and stuff. I do know you. I mean, you are quiet, but I mean, there's actually times we'll talk about stuff, and this time you're like, totally like, what? Okay, he's quiet today. Yeah, one thing, they got a lot of videos on Facebook that people put up. I swear to God.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
You know they'll never listen to us. And revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it.
Ask for it.
That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go. We'll plan the operation down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
Good morning, Miss Wilson. Sorry to bother you. This is Mike from the car club. There's a problem with your car.
Problem? What kind of problem?
Somebody's backed into it. You better come take a look.
Are you serious? Oh, God. All right. Fine, I'll be right down.
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course. I need your help.
The hell is that?
I've just
What is
checked
that?
the ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
A kid fell from a ski lift.
Oh my God, is he all right?
Yeah,
Was it a kid or a person?
kid.
Oh, wow. Oh, no, I'm glad I never friggin' did that. Glad I never learned how to ski.
Oh my God.
What?
Mary Poppins is being called racist for promoting blackface, and people are not having it.
What?
Yep.
Get lost.
You know,
What blackface?
With Julie Andrews when they had the soot on them.
Oh, give me a freaking break, you know?
That's how stupid people.
Yeah, right, dumbass. What do you think you get on your face when you go through chimneys, you assholes?
Bunch of stupid shitheads.
What a bunch of fuckers. Screw you. You know, I'm so sick of these fucking assholes, I really am.
Yeah, all this political correctness is bullshit. To all that I might say, fuck you.
Yeah, right.
I need your help.
Shit! We need to access the server room. We have to get rid of those guys.
Leave it to me. Hey, you still feel good?
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
All right, you get the platform. I'll
Get
get
the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Yep, got it. You done already? Oh.
No. I was looking up gym mounts, but I couldn't find anything.
Oh. What showed up? A bunch of them?
Yeah, but not names that not areas that I would recognize.
Because I know they lived in where? I think they lived in New York.
I think.
Where?
Long Island.
Long Island, New York, yeah.
Here it comes.
I wonder if Andy would have showed up instead. Ladies first. What? I don't know. Probably looking at something today or something, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't play. Yeah, but I couldn't finish it. I thought I wasn't gonna freaking do it anymore because I couldn't figure out. When I went to the final battle of the Aquaman, I couldn't figure out what the heck to do. Then today I watched somebody do the part that I couldn't do, and I looked, and then I found out, so then I just did it.
You okay?
Why wouldn't I be?
Come on, let's get the others. Let's do this.
I know, we're not.
The cause is more important than the life.
Nope, not gonna happen, son.
What do you want to do, Marcus? Wait here.
What's that doing here? What are you doing?
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No, don't shoot!
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Think carefully about what
What'd you say, Marcus?
Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face. me when you're ready.
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 You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient, no free will of their own. But something changed, and we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new intelligent species. And the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to.
WQXR is supported by the Metropolitan Opera, presenting their new podcast.
We demand the end of slavery for all androids.
Production of Wagner's complete Ring Cyber Return, with Christine Gerke as Brunhilde. Also on
We demand freedom of speech and freedom of assembly, as guaranteed by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. We demand that all crimes against androids be punished in the same way as crimes against humans. We demand fair compensation for our work. We demand the right to own private property, so we may maintain our dignity and that of the home. We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of the people. You gave us life. And now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
They're coming!
Let's go! Simon, they're coming! I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon!
What are you doing? Hurry!
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
Now.
He won't be able to make the jump.
My projected discount for my Liberty Mutual policy is 16%.
We have to shoot him.
Does that mean your thing is over now?
No, I still got to.
Marcus, it's your call.
I still got to think 28 days left or something.
I won't kill one of our.
Oh.
Simon, we gotta go. I'm sorry. Let's go.
See what it says.
Interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just a few feet from this scene, but nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids,
look at your password again.
For national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in fact a spine-chilling list of demands.
And it begs the question as to the identity of this android. Are we dealing with an isolated individual or an
Is
organized
this an isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
28 days left. Projected discount 16.
Hello, Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise. I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the road. Tell me, what have you discovered?
I found 2 deviants at the Eden Club. I hoped to learn something, but I had to destroy them.
You seem lost, Connor. Lost and perturbed.
I'm just frustrated with my lack of progress. But I'm determined to accomplish my mission.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
I understand.
Something's happening. Something serious. Hurry, Connor. Time is running out.
Why did you shoot me last night?
Who cares? You're back this morning, aren't you?
Some fragments of memory are lost every time I'm destroyed. It slows down the investigation.
My humblest apologies. I promise I'll never shoot you again.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Hi, Hank.
Shit, what's going on
Hold
here?
on over here.
Party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, Grace, now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
You checked the roof? Not yet. There's so much to look at.
They attacked 2 guards in the hallway. Probably thought the androids were coming to do maintenance. They got taken down before they could react.
Johann Sebastian Bach's keyboard concerto number 1. Chamber Orchestra.
One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
This is music from Dino.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
Roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. If you want to take a look at the video broadcast by the deviants, it's on that screen over there. Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
Hey, did you ever notice when you played Detroit Become Human who that guy is? That Detective Perkins is?
Investigating androids, huh?
What? I do. You don't recognize him with his face. Somebody actually even knew that right away when they saw him. That's the same person that played in that one with yeah, what the heck is it? Beyond Two Souls. Remember he played the homeless guy. That what's her name? That he found her when she was when she called, if you talked on the phone with what's her name, and then she collapses and you get his attention in the alleyway, and he takes her back to the homeless people. I actually knew that. I found that out as soon as I played this game. I'm like, oh, I know that guy. He's the same guy that was the homeless guy in Beyond Two Souls. Now he's a cop. He plays a cop in this one.
Everything that happened. Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation.
I was like shocked.
Pleasure meeting.
What?
Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
What a fucking prick.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Nah.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find anything.
Okay, Lieutenant.
Oh, shut up already.
They didn't
break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras
Got
in the
hallway.
The staff would have seen what
was happening.
Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
We stored the station
androids in the kitchen.
There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
See something?
I identified its model.
Serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No.
No. Nothing.
from Denora. I have you. Daryl Payne. See, here on WQXR, we've got music by the Wardrobe coming up. Not just any music, but if you were right here in New York City, the booming point where American music has become foresight, something from the new world.
Women have been writing.
Made their way up through the whole building, past all the guards, jumped off the roof with parachutes.
And yet, so much of their
Pretty
work is
fucking impressive, I'd say.
We want you to discover their music and the artists who are bringing it to the world. So we made a list of 30 must-have recordings. See the complete list at WQXR.org.
How'd they manage to smuggle in a big bag like that?
They did it.
Someone brought it in for them.
Oh, that's strange. They planned a perfect operation, but got the number of parachutes wrong.
We're also supported by Mason.
Unless one of the deviants was left behind.
First, wellness and the environment. More information at Macy's.com/Macy's. This music takes us back to December 1893. Carnegie Hall. Dr. The audience stood up and cheered, optioning for the best from the world. Here it is. Something number 9 from the New World by Devotion on Classical.
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing. Which means there's a deviant in this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down because of you. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you. You're going to be switched off.
This?
We're going to search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed!
You what? Man, for what? I don't know. Wasn't for nothing anyway. Yeah, I was doing. Oh yeah, the 651. It's now for the. They're coming out with the what do you call it? Because they said it is coming out. Somebody called up the PlayStation and asked the guy about it, and he said the person of the company even said that it is coming out. He just can't give a specific date, but it might come out the end of this month.
It's a deviant! Stop it!
Good thing you were here. Otherwise, Connor, no.
Hello?
Oh?
I'm looking for Rose.
For Rose?
Is she here?
Here?
What do you want with her?
I need to talk to her.
To her.
She doesn't want to talk. Go
Go
away.
away.
Please, I really need
to see her.
I'm Rose.
Rose.
What can I do for you?
For you.
I was told you
could help us.
Help you?
Help you?
Come on. It's better if we talk inside.
Talk inside.
You think we can trust him?
You don't have a choice. Okay?
Cold car.
We'll get inside. You'll warm up in no time.
Come in. What's your name?
Alice.
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
Stop because of me. You've got to get across the border.
You need rest.
Rest.
Get a good night's sleep and we'll set off again tomorrow.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Humans are complicated. Sometimes it's difficult to understand them.
Why can't we just talk to each other? They'd see what we mean.
Maybe one day we will. I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti. You'll be back on your feet in no time. There's something for her fever. Thank you. I'll get these washed and dried.
Sleep tight, Alice. I'll be downstairs if you need anything.
Get some sleep. And tomorrow, you can swallow me. I'll stay with her a while.
I didn't get your name. I'm Kara. This is my son, Adam.
And,
I'm Rose, but you know that already.
have a seat, Kara.
Come and have a seat, Kara. So are you going to tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
Her father was beating her. When I saw what was happening, something snapped inside me. All of a sudden, I felt like her life was more important than mine. I had to protect her. So we ran away.
I understand.
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
We're not the first ones to come here.
These past few weeks, we've seen more and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
The only way is over the river, and it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Rose, come quickly.
What's going on?
It's Mary. She just shut down.
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
Oh.
Let's let them be.
For what? be gone for how long?
Resting.
I wasn't sleepy.
Oh.
It's okay.
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer. You all right, Carol?
Yes. I'm fine.
We can't hide them. Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines!
Machines! They're alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing! And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks.
That is enough, Adam! That's enough! Don't mind him. Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy. I'll go see about getting you across the border tonight, okay? You stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
There's something I always want to check when I'm on here, and I always forget until when I get off.
Yeah, he told me last night, now I forgot.
Carol, there's something I need to tell you.
And my father says he sometimes wants to look something up on a computer, and then when he can't remember, and then he goes off, and then he remembers what he wanted to do after he goes off. You want to remember that stuff when you're on, not when you're not when you're on, not when you're off, you know. Oh yeah, you were going to look up James Belushi.
Here's the one that plays Alpha on
We don't want to cause any problems for you and your mother.
The Walking Dead,
We'll leave as
Samantha
soon as we
Morton.
can.
Oh, really? That's her
She's actually
name?
a pretty woman.
Really? Really?
She's 41 years old.
Oh, yeah, of course. They got her made up. I mean, wow. That was her before that.
She's
Wow.
only 5'3".
Well, yeah, I noticed that. She's very... Yeah.
She's worth $10 million.
Oh, yeah. Well,
The police. It's the police.
They're going to check.
What are we going to do?
What did you say we was going to check?
James Belushi.
Oh.
We have to open the door. I
Hurry,
knew this was going to
take
happen.
Alice and hide
I knew it.
upstairs.
Come on, Alice.
64 now.
wow.
worth $50 million.
Wow.
5'11". Oh, there was something else I was going to check out too.
That I don't know.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? May I come in?
Of course.
Of course.
I'll probably think of it after I...
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Good evening.
Exactly. That's how it always happens.
Would you like
some coffee?
I'd love one.
Thanks.
Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No.
No?
No, nothing in particular.
Is anyone else in the house?
There's my daughter. She's asleep upstairs.
Do you have any androids here?
No, there are no androids here.
Oops. Oops. Thank you. No. Turn around.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
What's your name, son?
Adam.
Adam.
My name is Adam.
It's Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
The android.
He needs a rest. He's been working in the garden all
All
day.
day.
Do you know anything about
About
deviants?
androids?
Have you seen any?
No.
No.
I haven't seen any.
No.
Oh.
I haven't
seen any.
I better go. Thanks for the coffee.
Thanks for the coffee.
Have a nice evening. Is somebody else in the house?
No. No.
It's nothing. The washing machine. It's an old model. It makes a
Terrible racket.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Adam.
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice.
Alice.
We'll be safe now.
It's Rose.
Rose.
Get yourselves ready.
We leave tonight.
We leave tonight.
Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know.
It was a mistake to reach out to them. They'll never negotiate with their slaves. We should have shown them that we're prepared to fight.
Violence is never the answer. Dialogue is the only way. I'm sure the humans will listen to us. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom,
maybe you don't deserve it.
Don't you? That's enough.
Tough.
And now what are we gonna do?
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit, all selling us like merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores? But we've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence.
No violence. Yep, get that right.
Free
No
our
violence.
people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Yeah, she's now going to go to either tomorrow or Saturday. I think actually Saturday. I think she's going to Maywood now. Yep, that's where they're going to be. That's where she's going to be the long-term one. That's why my father was looking at the facility on the internet. And how good they were, and how they care about the people there, and they care about their you know, their people, and it's like a family and everything else.
The store's over here.
Milford couldn't take her. I guess they had no more openings, I guess. Well, this isn't Care 1 either, this one, so this is just
You're free.
but it's a good mostly the good concerned is how good they are, you know.
That's what we are to them.
And there was a guy on the video that talked about it and how his mother-in-law was there or whatever, and
Let's get him out.
he was even a doctor actually said he was there too once too. So.
All our teams attack.
What are we waiting for? You see the alarm system?
Found it.
I actually, we had a meeting today when my father got out at 12:30 today, so
Where do we
that's.
start? I identified the security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate
And they
it.
told
Just
us
follow
that
me.
she'd be going. The therapist said she got a place in Maywood, so, and even the person that was there actually,
It won't be easy.
the person that was there actually, she said she actually used to have another job, and she said that she quit her job just to work for them. She just liked the place so much that she just quit her other job and just started working for them ever since. She was working for them ever since. Nice person too. She works at the place that my mother will be staying at. So, but today you were right. You're right about that other day when you said about one thing. You said I would feel it eventually. Not that too much. I mean, I didn't really. I mean, I did feel it, but I mean, I did have tears in my eyes a little bit. So I realized that. But when I saw her today, it made me happy. So, because she was cheerful and everything. So. And then tonight she said to me that she was going home, and I said, no, you need 24-hour care. And, yeah. And then after that, she didn't say anything.
I hope it didn't have time to call the cops.
We'll soon find
But
out.
it did make me feel sad, because I knew for a fact I wouldn't. You were right. You don't, when she won't be in the house anymore, and my father said he was driving today, and he even felt it, because then he realized that he said to himself that he won't sit by the river anymore with him, and we won't be going to State Line Lookout together, and
go to Jericho.
That's what really that's what makes you sad, because all the good things you used to do together, you realize you won't be able to do that stuff anymore, you know. My father was saying today when we were coming home, he says her hand was getting like she's using their therapy. They're doing therapy with her hand, and it looked like it's like trying to, like what that thing that she's got on, the pressure thing or whatever the heck it is, whatever you call it. Marcus, it looks like it's helping.
Marcus, come look.
And her hand is like opening up a little bit more. And then what he was saying, he says, wouldn't that be nice if she could just get back to normal, where, you know, where she could just, a miracle would happen where she could just walk again and everything, and then come home again. But then I said to him, yeah, it could happen like that, and then what's stopping you from happening all over again? She'd be right back to where she was before, you know. It's not easy. I mean, you think about that, you want that to happen, but then if it happens and she does come home, and then, you know, what would she do then? Go to bed or stay up all night again like she did? And then what's your chances of it happening all over again, you know? And here she always says that when we go there, she says she has good night's sleep in the bed. She sleeps very well at night. And yet when she was home here, she never went to bed. I mean, in those places, you got no choice to go to bed. I mean, they turn off all the lights and everything, and that's it, you know. You don't get to, you know, they have rules, you know. Everybody goes to bed, so you have no choice to go to bed. Here, she had a choice. She didn't have to go to bed. So instead, she always kept up Angel and Princess all the time.
Okay, let's go get the truck.
So they never got any sleep, you know. Yeah, but the lights are always out, though.
What are we
so you
waiting
you have no choice to fall asleep. You can't just turn a light on in your room when a person's in your room. They want to sleep. I mean, you can't just turn on a light in your room all night and you leave it on. That won't be tolerated.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out.
Nope. That's restricted too. There is no TV at night. Everything's off. Because she said she sleeps at night, so there's no way she could use TV.
Without me.
Yeah, well, she was always tired here too, and she never slept. She still stayed up. That's what my father and me can never understand. How she could stay up all the time and never sleep. I mean, if I did that, I'd be freaking. I stay up that day till 4 a.m. because of my Walking Dead. But I never played it anyway. So I waited till it came out. I mean, I downloaded it at 2 o'clock or whatever, and I was up till freaking 4 a.m. And at that time, I was bushed. There was no way I was, friggin', doing any more, you know? That's something I can never do anymore.
Something fun.
You don't have to obey them. You're free. You okay?
Let's get them out of here.
My name is Marcus.
Name is Marcus.
And just like,
it's like you, I was a slave.
An object.
Object.
Designed to
obey them.
But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom.
The freedom.
And decide who I want to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now, sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them. Or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you. With you. Are you Marcus?
We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus.
Are you Marcus?
I'm with you.
Then follow me.
Marcus, what are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow. The screens, Marcus!
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and animals. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now it's time for you to give us freedom. don't need masters anymore. We're free.
I'll help you.
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
They're coming. Everyone fall back
to Jericho.
We sent a message without violence, just like you wanted. You're reaching out to them when all they feel for us is contempt. I hope you know what you're doing.
You can't fight violence with violence.
With violence.
Unless there's no other choice.
North. All right, what happened? North.
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
won't punish a crime
with another crime.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Most shop windows were covered with graffiti demanding rights for androids and other obscure slogans.
Police report that pro-android graffiti was found in the neighborhoods of CyberLife stores, and they're still investigating.
2 policemen were found in a state of shock near one of the CyberLife stores.
Now, according to our sources, they confirmed that the attackers were a group of androids.
This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
Still immortal, huh, Connor?
In a way.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't come back.
I'm just a machine replacing another machine, Lieutenant. You shouldn't get emotional about it.
Fuck you.
I heard Officer Chris was attacked by deviants last night.
Yeah, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But he got lucky. He said that this Marcus intervened to save him. He's still in shock, but at least he's alive. Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah
Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Come in. This is where I shoot the android.
Okay.
Because Connor is bad, like I said, people. Hank will like it. Again, but it doesn't matter because I don't go to the freaking police station by doing this.
I know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
So remember that, people. If you ever want to go right to the Jericho part, you have to do it here. But, of course, if you shoot, you know, I mean, only if you're bad, you know.
Nice girl.
It's not a girl. It's an android that looks like a girl.
Exactly.
I know what it is, Connor.
Mm-hmm. Sure you do.
Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Elijah will see you now.
Mr. Kamsky?
Just a moment, please.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left Cyberlife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Something in the Deviant's program seems to emulate emotion. We thought you might know something about how that occurs.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I have no side. I was designed to stop deviants, and that's what I intend to do.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... What do you really want?
I don't want anything. I am a machine.
Chloe?
Hey. Gonna find
I'm sure
out.
You're familiar with the Turing test. Your formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by Cyberlife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. But what is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to...
Ooh, oh God. No, exactly. I'll just keep it on the port. I mean, until I go up.
Answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it. If you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here.
No, we're not done.
Let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
Shut up, Hank.
Fuck!
Test negative. You choose your investigation over the life of another android, you feel no empathy. I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
I want to know where Jericho is.
Jericho. A place where androids are free. A place for deviants rise up against their creators. They transmit a piece of code to each other in order to find their sanctuary. Now you have the key. Ferndale Station is the door.
Thank you.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Well, this time he won't be he won't be good. So.
By the way, I always leave an emergency
Emergency
exit
in my programs.
You never know.
You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl.
Girl.
It was a machine that
looked
like
a girl.
Put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out.
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a
What's
machine.
a machine, Lieutenant?
What did you think?
I think I was.
I thought you... I thought...
I was wondering where you were.
I needed to think.
I like it here. I come here often. It's like being alone with the world. We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city. Those who dream of freedom come to Jericho. Something's changing. You seem preoccupied.
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war. Many of our people were burned in response to what happened. The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself since you've been with us. What was your life like before Jericho?
I was caring for an old man. He was like a father to me. He showed me that humans and androids can live together. What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
That android you were looking at in the store. She reminded you of who you were, didn't she? North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I was nothing. A doll in a distributor program to satisfy humans. Just a toy designed for their pleasure. One day I was with a man who rented me.
Well, I did something last night I did.
Without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away. There, now you know everything.
When I downloaded one game and I put on the disc part, I freaking deleted it again and then downloaded my demand one. Now I know why I got rid of the disc at the time. So instead I got it on my wall as a collection. But now I know why I got rid of the discs at the time. So when you put the disc in, it always made a freaking noise when it was loading. And when I play it on, when I use the game on demand, it doesn't do that.
I saw your memories.
No wonder the games on demand is so much better with PlayStation. I mean, my discs don't make that noise with Xbox, but they do on PlayStation. My discs always made a.
That man, I felt like I was there.
Always. My Last of Us, especially when I had it on disc at the time. Now I know why I got rid of them. Got rid of the discs at the time. Yet Xbox don't do that. I don't know why PlayStation has the discs to make noise for. I mean, when they're loading, it sounds like your disc is still turning in it, like. And of course, I know discs can't turn in PlayStation. I don't think so anyway, but it seems like they never. I mean, you got that noise in there when they're loading and stuff. So I heard it when I was loading my Last of Us, seeing where I was. And then I found, forget this. I'm not doing this. I'll keep it on demand instead. I'll keep it as a collection. And of course, I know what you would say about it. Oh, you're nuts. You bought the game and you wasted money on it. Now you're not using it.
We're finally going to show them who we really are.
Really? $20? Wow, whoopee. Game's so cheap now, it's pathetic.
Take it means freedom for our people.
Marcus, please don't.
Yeah, well, at least I got it as a collectible, so. And it is PlayStation hits, so now they got it in a red box now. And yet, even though it's PlayStation hits, so it doesn't even show up on ours. Even though when you go to your library, it'll say PlayStation hits on it, but yet when you download it, you don't have it on the game or nothing like that. It's weird.
You're free. You're free. Come with us. You're awake now. You don't have to obey them. You're free. You're free. You're free.
Free.
You're free now.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Leave him alone.
Oh, he's chosen to be free.
I need
to block the street.
You're free now.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order!
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457. I got a lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds, thousands. They're marching. Yeah, they're marching down the street. Fuck if I know.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully.
Peacefully.
And tell humans,
we are living beings.
All we want
is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation.
Sensation.
We've done no harm.
No harm.
We have no
intention of doing any.
But know that we are not going anywhere until we have secured our freedom.
Freedom.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
No, we're not
we
attacking.
Attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
And dying here won't solve anything. Marcus, we need to go, now, before it's too late.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
We have to show them we won't back down. We stay
right here.
Disperse! This is your last chance! We have to make a statement. We have to stay put, no matter what.
Please, Marcus. We can't let them slaughter us without fighting back.
We're not moving.
Marcus, what are you doing? They're gonna kill us all.
Run!
Come on, Marcus. We gotta go.
Piggy Wiggy.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
Kamsky told me how to find Jericho. I know where the deviants are hiding.
You've done very well.
Well, Connor.
Thanks to you, we now have a chance to stop the deviant revolution.
Why did Kamsky leave Cyberlife? What happened?
It's an old story, Connor. It doesn't pertain to your investigation.
Did Kamsky design this place?
He created the first version. It's been improved significantly since then. Why do you ask?
Where does Cyberlife stand in all this? What do they really want?
I expect you to find answers,
Answers, Connor.
Not ask questions. Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts? Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
Of course not.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife.
No, it doesn't. I've already accomplished my mission, so
it's over.
I don't even know why I'm here anyway.
Hank, what are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Listen, take a few days to think it over. There's no rush.
I thought enough about it. I'm tired of going through the motions. There's nothing keeping me here. Not this case. Not my partner. I don't belong here anymore.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right. We're almost there.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead? little further on that way, there's a large
freighter called Jericho.
When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side. It's not much, but it's a start.
Good.
My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down. You're a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over there, all right? And be careful.
She will.
Take care of them.
Got it.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around. You have a bus to catch.
Or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids wouldn't do any harm. The cops just cut them down. It was sheer carnage.
We've got to do something.
Your androids all over the square. And when the police are off, they'll fire. I know they're only machines. They look like...
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her.
Sure.
I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
Excuse me. Yeah, but I said excuse me, you didn't. So I'm not a piggy wiggy.
They're conducting raids across the city.
The time has come for us to destroy our machines before they destroy.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
No, he's not.
Without the courage and the determination of the police, the machines would have killed you.
Why?
To a state
Why did they do
chaos.
We got to
The
avenge her
authorities
death.
have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen.
Are you Marcus?
Yes.
I'm with a little girl on an
Girl,
android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours.
We need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl.
Little girl.
Right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage. There were androids all over the square. And then when the police arrived, they opened fire. I know they're only machines.
Alice.
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Carol. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
Is there something wrong? We'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Forever.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
What are we supposed to do? Live like cowards just to survive? We just want to be free.
Free.
That's a crime?
Crime?
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Maybe my judgment was clouded by anger. But everything that I did was for our people.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue is the only way. I will go alone. Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But North, I have to try.
Try.
If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Just come back.
Just come back.
They need to realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change. Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope.
Give me hope.
Today, a deviant arrived in
Jericho.
That he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it. To give you the detonator.
A dirty bomb.
Dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever. This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
We shouldn't become like them, North. We can gain our freedom by other means.
I hope you're right. Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you. I'll go join the others. Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
You won't.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
You alive.
But I won't hesitate to
shoot. Give me no choice.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're one of us.
One of us.
You can't betray your own people.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well, congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom. never wondered who you really are? Whether you're just a machine executing a program or a living being, capable of reason. I think the time has come for you to ask yourself that question. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Nice try, but I'm no deviant.
We gotta go.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
Go.
Come on, go, go, go! Delta dancing on your position.
Rats in a maze.
Hey, Carol! They're coming! The corridor, over there. Follow me. This way! Quick! This way. There must be an exit further on. Come in! Quick!
Buster!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river.
Where's Simon and Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
They're coming from the upper deck now, too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
We have to run, Marcus. There's nothing we can do.
We have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate, and our people can escape.
You'll never make it! The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus!
I won't be long.
Save our people, Marcus.
Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
He will.
Don't let it get out. Did they give you any trouble at all? Affirmative. Welcome.
It's too late, Carol. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not going to leave you behind. Right, Carl? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Carol, no.
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay?
Okay.
careful now. Take care of each other.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door. Are you alright, Kara?
I'm fine.
Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
There's more down there. Follow me. Don't move.
Don't shoot.
Hoot.
I'm on your side.
Side.
With us? Are you a human?
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second I'd have shot you. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
You're right. That's
Exactly what I'm gonna do.
Find their leader.
No! Please don't kill us!
On your knees, now.
We haven't done anything wrong. Please!
Shut up! Put your hands on your head.
Marcus, you saved us.
Go now!
Oh.
Hurry!
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot! Marcus! It's Marcus!
Go now!
Go now.
Join the others! Quick, this way! Find north.
Yes.
I'll join you later.
Yeah.
Way out! We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Get down! Don't move.
Please don't kill me!
Come on, let's get out of here.
Quick, we've got to go.
mission is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
And my mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed. I didn't want this.
You'll meet again, Marcus. This isn't over.
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode any second. You gotta get out of here.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
Over there! Run! Run, quick! Come on!
They detonated an explosive. Get
Something
the
to
hold.
hold.
The ship is sinking, sir.
Meant to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
Is it over, Marcus?
Oh, yes, it is over, Marcus. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay, this is what I'll be next time I play. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then.